Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Makisa and I am a mental health as well as marriage and family counselor. On this channel you will receive tips on mental health, relationships, as well as self-development. Have you been feeling stuck or as if you're not progressing in life? Is there something that you've been putting off and waiting for the right time? Do you feel as though you come up with ideas but are unable to execute them? Do you have a desire to get to the next level in your life? Well, this video is for you. Today's focus is on setting goals for the new year. Setting goals and achieving them helps to promote optimal mental health and well-being. When a goal is achieved, it brings about a sense of satisfaction and completion. It also gives you the motivation to want to work harder and aspire to greater or bigger goals. Setting goals helps to boost one's self-esteem and overall self-confidence. So your goals for the new year may include wanting to lose weight or getting healthy, starting a new job, or getting promoted in your current job. Maybe it's buying a house or starting a new business. I'm going to show you how to set effective goals that yields results. One of the important things to keep in mind when you're coming up with a goal is to write it down. It's easy to say you're going to do something, but you can forget, things happen. So it's so important to write down your goals. You can use a journal, a notebook, a board, or you can even use your computer. No matter what the device, you just want to write down your goals. That way you have something to continuously refer back to, and it's easier to track your overall progress. The key to setting achievable and solid goals is to make sure that they are SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, as well as time limited. Specific means, what is it that you want to happen? What do you want to do? The goal should be clear and it should be simple. It should also align with whatever your values are. 3 things to keep in mind is, what is it that you want to do? Why is this important to you? And how are you going to do it? What does execution look like? Measurable. You want to choose a goal that allows you to measure and track your progress. This will help you to stay on track and to notice when change is actually taking place. Attainable. Your goal should be something that's going to stretch and challenge you and take you out of your comfort zone. It should require real effort. If the goal is too big or not within your reach, it's going to be very difficult to attain, and you're basically setting yourself up for failure. When writing goals, it's best to start with smaller goals first and then work your way up to larger goals. So you can say, I'm going to complete this goal in 3 months. Then you have 6 months, you have a year. You have 3 years, then 5 years. So it's always best to start small with your goals, which are easier to attain, and then build from there into larger goals. Realistic. Your goal should be something that you are capable of achieving, not what someone else wants you to do or desires of you. So it's good to know yourself. You want to make sure that you have the skills, the tools, and the resources to be able to do the work. It's so important to do your research. If you're embarking upon a new journey, something that you've never done before, you want to do your research, do your homework. Network with other people that are where you want to be, that have done what you're trying to do, so they can give you some good advice. Don't be afraid to ask for help when needed. Your goal should be realistic for where you are at the current moment. Time limited. It's so important to set a time frame for reaching your goals. This helps to reduce or eliminate procrastination, and it gives you a clear target that you're aiming for. When you don't have a time frame, you're constantly working on the goals and there's no end in sight. So you never get to the finish line. An example of a SMART goal: in the next 6 months, I will lose 50 pounds by exercising 4 times a week. So as you can see, that goal is SMART. It's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time limited. Once you've set your goal, you have it in mind, you know exactly what you want to do and how you're going to do it. It's so important to develop a support system or accountability partners. These are people that are going to help keep you on track, and they're going to help you stay focused. When you're embarking upon a new journey and doing something that you've never done before, it can be very scary. It can be challenging and it will be hard. But anything worth having requires great effort and sacrifice along the way. This is where your support system comes into place. And when you feel like giving up, you will get weary when you're trying to accomplish a goal. And that support system can help continue to push you and encourage you to stay on track. And they can help hold you accountable. It may be a goal that you may also be able to do with your support system at the same time. So, for example, if someone wants to lose weight, that's something that you can do with your support system. So having an accountability partner, a support system is so important. A lot of times when we're setting a goal, we can look at, oh my goodness, what am I going to lose? This is going to require a lot of sacrifice, and that may be so. But that's a part of negative thinking. Instead of looking at what you're losing, look at what you're gaining as a result of setting this goal and bringing it to fruition. If you fall short of your goal, don't give up. Life happens. Sometimes, things happen that's beyond our control, that can throw you off course, that can diminish your progress, that can make you weary and just make you feel like giving up. Stay the course. If you fail, you fall off track, don't stay there. Don't stay down. It's important to get back up. It's important to constantly, when you're working on a goal, you want to reevaluate your progress. You want to constantly assess where you are. And that's where writing the goal down comes in handy. Reassess where you are. If you're struggling, you want to look at what barriers are in place that's hindering me from accomplishing this goal. So those are just some things to keep in mind. Reevaluating your goal and tracking your progress also helps you to be accountable to do what you say you're going to do. Failure only comes from having an idea and not trying at all. When things get tough and you're working towards a goal, it's great and important to encourage yourself. Sometimes you may not be able to find an accountability partner, and that's okay. But you got to be your own cheerleader. Encourage yourself, push yourself, and motivate yourself. Some key things to keep in mind once you've written your goal and you're trying to execute it is, why is this important to me? It's the why that's going to keep you going when things get tough. It's the why that's going to continue to motivate you. So why am I doing this? Why is this so important to me? Another thing you want to look at is, how is my life going to be impacted or changed as a result of this goal? You also want to look at, what does success look like for me? What does that look like? So these are things that you want to keep in mind. You've written your goal, you've done the work, you've executed it, and now your goal has come to pass. Now you are ready to cross that finish line. Now it's time to reward yourself and congratulate yourself for all of the hard work that you've done and a job well done. It's so important, once you've accomplished your goal, you've obtained your goal, to take time to celebrate and savor the moment. Any progress is a step in the right direction. So no matter how small your goal or no matter how small the progress, it's important to acknowledge the progress and to keep moving forward. Also, when you're celebrating your success, allow others to praise you and to give accolades as well. That is all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. If this video has benefited you at all, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And please share with others. Until next time, thanks for watching.